Sometimes I wonder if some of the things I've said in the past were just kind of prophetic and I didn't even know it at the time. Like I told you to get out of these liberal cities, liberal run states, specifically get the hell out of California. Like the big one. But I used to always, it's been a while since I've said this. You will recall. Put a liberal in charge of anything and they'll run it into the ground. That's a business, government, anything. They'll run it into the ground. So the liberal Democrat City Council of Seattle made a little change for the police officers to try and basically interfere with the officers trying to do their job. Zero hedge. Seattle police abandon residents as Antifa uses Twitter, Facebook to organize nationwide protests. The Seattle Police Department announced on Friday that residents and business owners are essentially on their own after the city council banned the use of pepper spray and other less lethal tools to disperse crowds. Quote, simply put, the legislation gives officers no ability to safely intercede to preserve property in the midst of a large violent crowd, end quote, reads a letter from Seattle Chief of Police Carmen Best, who added that thanks to the city council, Seattle police will have an adjusted deployment in response to any demonstrations this weekend. So this weekend, which is today's Saturday, the next day, it kind of sounds like the Democrat, liberal, city council, the government, the mayor, all of them, right? The state, everything. They're all liberal Democrats. Just set up an open door for Antifa. Get ready for no police presence now. Wink, wink. So perhaps maybe something's about to go down. Now I will tell you this. This was posted at 12:20 today, Saturday, 7/25/2020, July 25th. Right now it's 2:15 p.m., 2 hours later. Early this morning, my friend Bill and I had a phone conversation with Woo Woo Dude, Richard. And towards the end of the conversation, he goes, guys, I'm just going to put this out there. And he goes, Bill, you heard this here right now with Joe. I think something's about to go down this weekend of noteworthiness. And the conversation wasn't like, something epic like, oh, we're going back on the gold standard. No, this is more of the insane, crazy, deep state stuff, action, reaction, tit for tat, all that stuff. And he said early this morning, Joe and Bill, I think we might actually see something serious this weekend. So little did I know. Now, granted, technically speaking, the police department did put this out last night on Friday. So theoretically, oh, Joe, you could have read that yesterday and just made up all this stuff. Yeah, and made up the Zero Hedge article. I'm reading you too. But the point of this is not even so much woo-woo for. I added that just for a little bonus. Throw them a freaking bonus. Imagine you living anywhere in or near that city or had a place of business, and you just heard the effing city council pass an ordinance that's essentially telling the police, go away. Just leave. And let these quote-unquote protesters do whatever the F they want. We may see the federal troops getting involved here this weekend, quite possibly. Maybe. Or maybe Trump's going to be like, yeah, no, not yet. Not yet. No. These liberal Democrats, it's their local law. Let's let them do what they need to do. And then you see just what happens. And it's bad. And then Trump says, okay, you see what they just did here, people? They just told the police department to go home. And look what happened to Seattle. I'm sending in the National Guard or this or that. He may make the announcement. Or he may just do it today when he's already got guys on standby waiting for him to get a little rowdy. And then they just send him in. Again, I don't know. But Trump is letting the whole country see these Democrats. And I just read some stats today on Polk, I think it was Polk County, Florida, which was leaning Democrat, by the way, recently. And now they're now no longer leaning Democrat. Voter registrations for Republicans have now tipped the tables. And now, I think it's Polk County, has gone Republican. So, again, imagine this is your business. You pay taxes. You're paying everything for that city council to do and tell you what you can and can't do. I'm a good little sheeple. And then, oh, I need my government. Hey, there's rioters coming. They're going to burn my store down. Hey, government, I'm paying you. Oh, well, we passed an ordinance yesterday that prohibits the police from really doing anything. What would you think about? You're telling the police to go away. Wow. So you're going to say, wow, the city council's in on this. The mayor's in on this. And the effing governor of my state is in on this. That is a scary, scary place to be and have a thought like that. All these so-called authority sources, people with power over you, and all your sheeple friends, theoretically, who believed in this. I say sheeple because when you believed in the system all this time, and people like me on YouTube for years begging you to listen, they're all a big effing club. They're criminal. Oh, stupid Republican, Jason. Oh. Stupid Republican now? So, yeah, not going to be good. You better hope and pray Donald Trump sends the boys in tonight. Because he may not. He's, sometimes a person has to have tough love. Can't bail my son out. Man, my son's an alcoholic. I keep bailing him out. He's buying his rent. He's buying his car. But you know what? This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt him. I've got to stop paying his bill. That's it. I'm done. I'm cutting him off. I gave him the final warning. He went out drinking again. Okay. Spent all his money on booze. Okay, son, I warned you. You're going to have to grow up now. It's all on you, son. I love you, but that's it. Tough love. And the tough love is, my grandfather voted Democrat. My father voted Democrat. And I'm voting Democrat. Yeah, but what about that? That doesn't matter. I always vote Democrat. But that person just got indicted on pedophile charges. That's just one guy. It happened. It's a coincidence. I'm sure there's a Republican somewhere who's done it too. Yeah, you're probably right. But the stats on the Democrats right now are out of control on everything bad. Tough love. Maybe some of these liberal Democrats have a bunch of shops downtown in Seattle. I mean, Seattle it's a liberal stronghold. So a bunch of liberals probably own a lot of the shops downtown Seattle. Well, guess what? Here you go. Have at it. Put a liberal in charge, and they'll run your business into the ground. And even when you aren't running your business into the ground, your liberal master, mayor, city council, governor will run your business in the ground for you. Come on in, Antifa. Come on down. The price is right. See ya.